Earn more, save more, invest more, and give more. Because if you're not interested in your money, someone else is. Speaking of money, we're going to spend some important time in today's video sharing some valuable insights that just aren't taught in schools. The lack of basic financial knowledge is putting so many people in financial peril, and we want to help if we can. That's really why Moonshot Money exists in the first place. We also have two companies to discuss that we're getting serious convictions about for our portfolios. Know this, if we aren't buying, we don't talk about it. Money, what school never taught you. This is the Moonshot Money channel. I'm Chase Vickers. Are you ready? Let's go. Head on over to Twitter and follow us at Moonshot Money 1 for between video thoughts from our team. Okay, here we go. Everyone alive on planet Earth needs some source of income. There are so many ways to generate income by creating value, either value for a service or value of products. Money is flowing in and money is flowing out. What schools don't teach us is how to manage our money once it comes into our possession. From a 2020 MarketWatch article, 74% of all employees in America are living paycheck to paycheck. According to the reports from both American Payroll Association and the National Endowment of Financial Education, and almost 3 in 10 adults have no emergency savings at all. If you couple this statistic with massive credit card debt, the results are crippling. Those are staggering numbers, 74%. Why is this true? One reason, people lack education on how to manage money. I've never understood why we get some crazy math education in school that 90% of us will never use, but they never teach you how to manage your money. It's crazy. I may never need to apply trigonometry at my job, but I manage my finances every single day. It's just crazy. For most hardworking people, money seems to enter their life on payday, and before the week is over, their money has managed to leave them empty-handed. Doesn't it seem extremely sad to work, say 40 to 60 hours and not be able to hold on to any money? Many are going deeper and deeper in debt because they are spending more money than they are making, and that road only leads to disaster. Isn't it about time that we solve this issue? So what is money? When you trade your time for it or you trade it for groceries, what's actually happening? Money is defined as medium of exchange. We purchase something because we believe that the values are equal. So that $20 shirt is worth $20. That Netflix subscription is worth $12. Think of it this way. Money equals value. When we let it go, we are exchanging it for something that perceived to be of equal value. To create more money, you have to create something, say a good or a service, of great value. That's why it's hard to make more money by simply trading your time for money. You don't have enough hours in your days to create wealth. Listen, money flows into your hands and flows out of your hands. The defining financial terms are income and expenses. In a great situation, you have much more income than you do expenses. But as we've already said, for most Americans, the opposite is true. Their expenses are equal to their income or even greater. If you have little to no net worth, a situation where all your liabilities are equal to all your assets, you've got to make changes quickly. The fastest way to help this situation is to cut expenses. That's the fastest way. The slower way is to increase your income. Let me ask you an important question. How much money have you made in your lifetime? The answer is thousands and hundreds of thousands, maybe over $1 million. Here's the next question. How much of that money do you still have? How much of this is invested in assets? That's a powerful truth to answer. It does no good to increase your income if you have an unresolved problem with expenses, because if you make more, you'll just spend more. If this is you, the first step to fixing the issue is tracking your expenses. See how much you're spending monthly on eating out or maybe on online subscriptions that you're just not using. After tracking your expenses, the next step for you is to make a budget. Decide beforehand how much you're going to spend and how much you're going to save, and don't deviate. A great rule of thumb is to save 10%. It is imperative that you live in such a way financially that you can save and invest some of what you make. Save so that you can have an emergency fund in case there is an unforeseen emergency. Invest so you can multiply your income and build your assets. There is something that they call future value of money. That is never taught in schools. An example would be if you decide to buy a new pair of shoes for $100. You really don't need these shoes and that money is gone forever, versus investing that money and growing it many times over during the course of your life. The future value of that $100 could be $500 in the future. Looking at the future value, those $100 pair of shoes cost you $500. Many of you may have never considered that. We're not saying that it's bad to buy nice things or that you shouldn't buy something that you want. What we're saying here is this: those decisions will determine who you are financially and who you're going to be in the future. Just don't work a lifetime to have nothing at the end to show for it. So choose wisely. Okay, we promised you 2 stocks that we're very high on right now. And the first one is SOS Limited, ticker symbol SOS. There's so much hype surrounding this stock right now, but maybe for many of you it's new. SOS focuses on the research and development of big data, cloud computing, Internet of Things, blockchain, and artificial intelligence. All the things that we've been preaching on this channel for months now. This is a very diversified company. We began buying last week, picking up 1,000 shares. In their core business, they already expect over 450% revenue growth for 2020. This information is in their SEC filings. The big news and excitement now is their Bitcoin and Ethereum mining operation. Massive mining equipment is arriving this week and they will begin huge Bitcoin mining operations. Bitcoin is really beginning to take off with the Tesla purchase of $1.5 billion worth of the crypto asset. The current price is attacking the $50,000 range right now, just touching it for an all-time high. JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley are eyeing Bitcoin as well. Who will be next to buy? Google, Apple, maybe Facebook? Whoever buys Bitcoin next will drive the price higher and higher. We called this several weeks ago before Tesla bought. Cathie Wood is on record saying that she sees Bitcoin going to $400,000 or $500,000 in the future. She also just tweeted that disruptive companies are wise to hedge their fiat currency reserves with Bitcoin. Like the Joker said, here we go. Why is this so important in regards to SOS? SOS has its eyes set on becoming the largest Bitcoin mining company in the world. They also have the technology to recover lost Bitcoins. That is huge because there will only ever be 21 million, and some are lost somewhere in technology darkness. So if you're an Ethereum investor, you've got to love SOS. They are projected to mine 63 Ethereum coins and 3.5 Bitcoins per day. Whether he did it on his own or he was paid for it, Kevin O'Leary, aka Mr. Wonderful, recently made a video endorsing SOS Limited. The stock price was up over 75% last week, riding from the $4 range to the mid-7s. This morning, as of this filming, it's over $10 per share. The price targets very quickly are $10, then $20, and as Bitcoin rises, SOS will continue to rise. If you are bullish on Bitcoin and or Ethereum, you'll want to do some due diligence on SOS Limited. Okay, one last company that we want to mention today is Orbital Energy Group Incorporated, ticker symbol OEG. We just this week began buying OEG. Just so you'll know, we're only one day ahead of you here. This company is very diversified and we love that. Its business model includes solar energy, natural gas, charging, with a little dabbling in 5G. Some analysts are saying that OEG has the potential to be one of the world leaders in solar energy, if not the standalone world leader. President Biden has his eye on turning coal plants into mega solar farms. Our first price target for this is $15. and then $25 and potentially hitting $50. With the power outages just this week across Texas affecting 2.5 million customers, there will be more discussions on power sources outside of the normal power grid. Think clean spark that we've mentioned previously in videos here. With $400 million market cap, the Orbital Energy Group is one to watch as the Biden administration looks for more green energy. We also mentioned Gevo a few weeks back as a Biden stock. This is skating to where the financial puck is headed and not where it's been. These are some of the disruptive innovation companies that have the potential to 5 times or even 10 times your money. Remember though, we are not financial advisors and this is not investing advice. Please make sure you do your own due diligence before investing any of your money. Earn more, save more, invest more, and give more. Remember this, if you're not interested in your money, someone else is. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you next time.